Sophia here for my great challenge.blogspot.com. We are back out and about here in New Jersey. For those of you who thought New Jersey was all about traffic, Newark and Trenton, there's more to New Jersey than meets the eye. I got my little guy with me here. We are in Clark, New Jersey. This is part of the 4th century weekend, and we are going to visit Dr. Robinson's Plantation Museum, which is pretty much in the middle of Clark, in a residential neighborhood. Today they're supposed to have some Civil War, I think reenactment, I'm not sure. All I know is that the house itself was built in 1690, so that's pretty ancient for the US. For those of you who are from Europe, you're probably laughing already, but it's kind of a big deal here. So I'm gonna give you a quick pan of what's going on. Here you go, 4th century site, and there's some encampment already. Let me zoom in so you can see what's going on here. I think the house is the little red one that's in the back. And then they have the tents and the actors all the way over there. So we're gonna go and check this out. What's going on here?
It's called lunch.
Lunch! Look, Willie, they're having lunch.
Here.
Ah, there it is.
Now, is that authentic food?
It's real food, yes.
But is it like recipes from back in the days now? Huh?
Beans.
Look at that.
Yep, all cooked on the fire.
Wow.
Over there is really hot.
Pretty nice, huh?
Yeah. Smells good.
So these guys said that they were from the Confederate Army and they are the Virginia Cavalry. Is that what they said?
Yeah.
Virginia Cavalry. 7th Virginia Cavalry. Okay, so let's see. Hello, Poochie. Hello. Mommy likes doggies. Yes, she does. Okay, so we have some tents here.
Smells good.
Hey, look at the guns.
As soon as we finish eating, we'll do some firing demonstration.
Oh, you're gonna do firing demonstration. Oh,
Yep,
cool.
We will.
Oh, yeah, I'll
You
be
two are
around.
From Europe, we're from, if I may ask.
Normandy.
Française.
Yeah. Look at these. That looks like surgery stuff.
Yeah, that's what that is. Mostly all amputation.
So I guess this is the doctor's stuff. Surgeon, 7th Virginia Cavalry. So here's the house, and this is Dr. Robinson's house, and he was the only surgeon in the east side of New Jersey during the Revolutionary War. And I guess he was practicing all sorts of different types of medicine, but he was also known for being a surgeon. And my understanding is that in this old house, which is the one I was telling you that was built in 1690, they still have all of his surgical equipment, his medicine bottles and things like this. So let's go and check it out.
This is very much built from 16.
So apparently we're in the kitchen right now of the house, and I was just informed that the house was rented and purchased and some people lived here until 1972, but everything here was covered in sheetrock. The flooring is original, but it was covered with a different floor. So when the town realized that this was a historical place, they purchased it from the city of Clark, and they made a museum out of it. So a lot of the artifacts here are original. A lot of them were brought by historian. But here we have some guy making some kind of dish right here. Oh yeah, it's gonna make some cakes, I guess. He's gonna, I don't know, I think he's gonna give you something. Look at that. Oh, wow. What is that? A pork loin?
Pork loin, potatoes, onions, rosemary.
That's outstanding.
And here I got corn chowder stew going.
This is a corn chowder stew.
Yep.
Now, are these traditional and
Oh yeah, absolutely.
old recipes?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep, they would use almost all the same. Everything they cooked pretty much had potatoes, corn, and some sort of onion or chive.
Okay.
Because that was their basic food in the area.
So where are we? This looks like a bedroom.
For a creepy baby.
Well, this is like an old crib. See,
It's
look.
like a horror movie.
And what's that? A decoy. You have a Bible, of course. Look at the ceiling.
This is the main beam in the house.
Yeah, this is the main beam
Look at the floorboards upstairs.
in the house, and you can see the floorboard. This is a foot warmer. So you would put your feet underneath a table, and you would put like a blanket over yourself, and then they would put some hot coal in there, and then you would put that underneath, and it would, you know, give you some heat underneath the blankets. Here's another one of those main beam that supports the whole house.
You can still feel the heat coming off the brick.
What do you think, Willie? He's cooking. He's really cooking over there. Now here's a little office for the doctor with all of his bottles. It's really fascinating stuff.
Yeah, I saw that in the show on TV.
And then you gotta put your hand in and see what the temperature is. If they weren't able to use their hand.
All right, we're going to the cellar. It's basically the basement. Watch your feet. Oh, they have tools. Oh, this is really, really neat. Look at all the old tools, Willie.
I just fell down the stairs.
The old irons. What's that for? Harness maker. Oh, that's for horses. Look at this beautiful cupboard. This was found in a house, so it's original from the 1700s. Absolutely amazing. The old crocks. Coffee grinder. This must be the original latches and things that they found in the house. Look at that.
See this here?
What?
When they cut this timber, this was originally cut with axe. Like
Oh yeah.
You
Oh,
see the axe
absolutely.
marks?
Yeah, the little axes. Yeah.
This is the electric system that's
Here,
on the side.
look at this jigsaw.
Yeah.
See that?
Yep.
Look, a drill press. Look at this thing.
It still works. Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Now, I don't know if the brick floor is original, but it's really, really nice. Old toolbox. So these are all the nails, or some of the nails that they found during the restoration. So these are the original ones from 1690 to 1800s, and then these, when they cut nails, they're from 1800 to 1900s. Fascinating stuff, you guys. So we're now gonna go up to the second floor. Pretty steep stairs. Oh wow.
Is not a replica of anything because it's
Look at that roof.
right on one side. No, I'm saying it's
Just a fun.
It's just
you
a-
can flip it around.
yeah, you can flip around this
Okay.
one.
But I mean, some of this stuff is almost getting to be original in its own, because some of the stuff I used 50 years ago at the 100th anniversary of Gettysburg. Back in 1963.
See, it's a big deal now, but back then.
So these are the families that lived here, and this is a restoration project from 1974.
The only thing I had that was repro were the pants and the shirt.
This is the original guy, Abraham Clark. The city of Clark is named after him, representing New Jersey at the Continental Congress.
This is a short rifle or a two-bander. The British Army calls them sergeant's rifles, or the carbine, which is about 9 inches shorter. Now, typically, the accuracy of the weapon. Oh, here's the carbine. It's an Enfield also, same thing, 5.77, so you can see. And then the full-size infantry rifle is about 9 inches longer. The accuracy of the weapon usually is dependent on the length of the barrel. The longer the barrel, the more accurate the weapon is over a longer distance. They're both muzzle loaders, which means you load the muzzle. This is the breech, this is the muzzle. And basically, what you do, in both armies, U.S. and Confederate armies, they had what was called load in 9 counts. There were 9 steps to actually load this rifle. The first one, they would say a handle cartridge. You would reach into your cartridge pouch back here, and you would pull out a cartridge. And this is what the cartridges look like. It's a piece of paper, and the cartridges during the war looked exactly like this, except they were longer. During the war, along with the powder that's in here, they wrapped the bullet. This is the bullet that would be used in this rifle, and I'll pass the card around. So you would have a cartridge that literally was this long that you would handle, okay? And the bullet is made of soft lead. If you take a look at that, it's the middle one on the bottom goes to this rifle, an Enfield. So the first step is handle cartridge. How many of you have ever heard the term for somebody who was refused the ability to serve in military service 4F? There was category 4F. You've heard that, okay. That comes from the Civil War, because if we wanted to volunteer or we were drafted, you would have to report to the surgeon and he would give you a physical examination. He'd check your hair for lice, he'd check your body for lice, he'd see if you had any disease, and he'd look in your mouth. And he wasn't looking for cavities, he was looking to see if you had your 4 front teeth. If you didn't have all 4 front teeth, he would mark on your paper 4F, meaning you had teeth missing among the first 4, because if you did, you couldn't tear the cartridge. So you couldn't serve in the infantry, you couldn't serve in the cavalry. You could go to the artillery, or you could be a stretcher bearer, etc. Couldn't serve in those 2 branches. So the second step is tear cartridge. So you take the tail, pull it out, rip it off, and now the black powder inside is exposed. You would drop the powder down the barrel. Now I still have the bottom half of the cartridge that has the bullet in it. So now the powder is in there, and you would put the bullet in. The next step is you pull your ramrod, because what you want to do is ram the bullet down, and not ram it, but push the bullet down so that it's seated right on the top of the powder. Now the thing is, inside here is what they call rifling. There are lands and there are grooves. Lands are little raised metal tracks that spiral down the barrel. Now, because it's soft lead, as you push it down, it picks up those tracks. So the bullet is swiveling its way down to the breech of the gun, okay? So now once the tracks have embedded those grooves in the bullet, when the bullet gets pushed out, it follows those tracks in those grooves, and that's what causes it to spin. So we're pushing the bullet down, and now we want to house it on top of the powder. By pushing on that, that little hollow spreads out slightly. And what that does is it forms a gas barrier, so that you don't have any more air than what's in that little pocket. Because if you did, air is compressible. You could explode the powder, the air would just get compressed, and the bullet would stay in. So you want it to be tight down there. So what we've now done is press the bullet onto the powder. The next and most important step is you pull the ramrod back out and you house it. Okay? And of course, you never put your hand over the barrel, so you push it down with your pinky. Why is that important? Anybody have an idea why it's important? Yes, sir.
You might accidentally pull the trigger and it'll shoot on your hand.
High five. Exactly right, okay? If you forgot that it's in there and you fire the weapon, you fired a javelin downfield 800 yards. On the field at Gettysburg, they found, I don't remember, it was 17,000 or 27,000 ramrods on the field because in the heat of battle, soldiers forgot to pull the ramrod and fired them downfield. Now this can kill you too, if it's coming at you at the speed of a bullet. So now we have the bullet, we have the powder. The next thing would be prime. So I reach into my pouch where I have my caps. It's a percussion cap that fires it. Now the pouches, if you notice, have a leather cover, an inside leather cover, and sheep's wool. If there are any sparks, stray sparks, you don't want them landing in here and exploding a pouch full of caps on your hip. These are explosive. So sheep's wool won't burn. An ember will fall in there, it will just be extinguished. But it would also have to burn its way through 2 pieces of thick leather and the sheep's wool. And it's covered by, you'll see either green or pink shellac. Okay, that's to keep it dry. Okay, and that goes on the firing cone, or what's called a nipple. This is, in today's parlance. Then it was a firing cone. It's a piece of steel that's hollow. There's a little hollow tube that goes here, makes a right turn into the breech of the barrel where the powder is sitting. When we put the firing cone on, it sits on there snugly. The hammer is at half cock. It's a very strong spring. If we pull that back to full cock and I squeeze the trigger, the rifle will fire. The hammer smashes down on the firing, on the percussion cap. The steel breaks through the shellac, creates a spark. It can't push this back. It goes through the tube into the powder. Powder explodes. The gas can't push this back, so the only thing it can do is push the bullet out. And that's how you fire. So right now, we're at the situation we have the powder, we have the bullet, we have the percussion cap, and I'm at the ready. If the first sergeant gives me the order, it would be ready, prepare to fire, ready, aim, fire. When he gives that, he says ready, I'll pull it back to full cock, and basically he'll say aim and fire. First sergeant?
Ready to fire? Ready. Aim at a high elevation. Fire!
And there you have it.
Flintlocks load basically the same way as percussion guns. You pour the powder in, you put the ball in, you ram it down. But the fun part comes with, instead of just putting a little cap on there and you're done, no, this is the fun part. This is, with the wind is like this, so you gotta be careful, and cover it. So you can put a little powder in here, then you pull this closed, then you cock it back, and the hammer comes forward, and hopefully there's a giant row of sparks that go in there, and light the powder that's in there, and then it travels through, and then it goes boom. So you should hear click, whoosh, boom. Now we'll see if it works. And you gotta cock it back, the half cock, with the little, it's called a frizzen pan and a frizzen pan cover, and you gotta put powder in there. Now you can't put too much, because if you do, you jam the thing. You want just a little bit of powder in there. Then you close it up, and I'll let you cock it back, and then get down parallel to the can there, get close to the can, let's see what it does to the can.
Watch out for the dog.
Yeah, watch the dog.
John, watch the dog.
John, watch the dog. That's what a little bit of, that's about 12 grains of powder will do to a soda can. So if you go to an event and you find one of these lying on the ground, don't take it home and put it in something like a, like a little piece of paper in your basement and go, hey, look what I can do, because you won't like it what it does to you.
Fire in the hole.
Yeah, it jams up.
Fire in the hole. I just want to fire them off because I don't want to be going home with a fully loaded pistol.
That's a demonstration, if I may, Captain. That's a demonstration of how quickly you can fire off 3 rounds. And a line of cavalrymen firing pistols, when they say draw pistols, can be devastating to anybody coming this way. So you can easily divert a line of infantry marching toward you by drawing pistols, because you can fire 6 as quickly as you can pull the hammer back and squeeze the trigger.
And once I fire my 6th, then so how long it takes me to load that thing? But I don't have time on the field to load another pistol. That's why you see with me, I carry one here, I have one in my boot. And sometimes what they do is they have extra cylinders on a buckle, something like that. So when you're in the field, you just change your cylinder.
This is an original 1863 made Remington revolver. The Army had, thousands of them, and they were nice enough. They gave us Confederates thousands of them too. They hadn't planned on it, but they gave them to us. Okay, now, if you figure, I fired my 6 shots, I've dropped my cylinder. This is how fast it takes to reload it. Done.
Oh, wow. 6 seconds.
I now have 6 shots in it. Now we'll see what a 44 charge will do to the BBQ.
And on the card, I believe the 44 is on the top right corner.
Here's the card. Here's the card right there.
Fire in the hole!
Oh. Well, this was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really, really liked it. I love this stuff. The gun demo was really, really cool.
Let's go have lunch.
We're gonna have lunch?
Yeah, let's go
Okay,
have lunch.
so we're still in Clark, New Jersey. We're gonna see if we can find, I don't know, a diner or some kind of mom and pop shop here to have some lunch, because it's still quite early in the afternoon, and I guess I'll see you there. Not much for mom and pop shop. We're going to Hand Palace. This is a Korean barbecue joint.
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, these are the cold dishes that you eat. On the side, they look side dishes, and you can add rice to it. So this is potato salad, these are green beans, this is soybeans, and this is kimchi, super spicy, and this is some spicy pickle stuff. Try the kimchi, it's very, very spicy. Are you ready?
I don't know how to use. Okay, hold on. I read a book about this.
Use your fork if you need.
No. I
All right, come on.
axes.
All right. Kimchi, first time.
Not bad, isn't it?
How is it?
Too bad spicy.
It's not that spicy?
No, it's not.
Really?
Really?
Okay, I just want you to know you're eating cabbage.
No, thanks.
It's good, huh?
I don't have it.
It's full of vitamin C. You don't like it?
It's not good, but it's not spicy either.
Okay. It's nice, huh? So here's Scott's soup.
Can you hold the plate for me, please? Thank you.
Yeah, Scott, I think your soup is hot.
It's really hot. Don't touch the bowl.
Okay.
I don't touch that.
This is
Yum.
where we should go.
Okay.
I said I wanted.
That's the oil. He's gonna grill some veggies for us.
That smells good. It's like the time we went for hibachi.
Yeah, that does remind me of hibachi.
We're at a
got
Japanese
onions.
restaurant.
No, that's candy.
Onions?
That's yeah, and this is asparagus and mushroom, and this is zucchini. Alright, we're gonna let them grill for a while. Soup is still super hot, right?
Probably. Here, Willie, stick your finger in there. Come on.
There are bubbles and that means it's so hot.
Yeah, stick your tongue in there.
No.
Come on.
Edward, don't. It's super hot. So I do this living room so that we can grill our food, okay? This is the one for two?
No, just for one.
Oh, okay. Just for him. All right. So here's some beef.
Okay, then with the sauce. You get ready, eat it together.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so we're done with our lunch and it was delicious. It was a little overpriced, but it was really, really good. So now, because you never know what you're gonna get when you watch my videos, since we were close to Edison, New Jersey, we decided to stop by the Indian supermarket because that's where most of the I guess Indian families in New Jersey are. There's a big Indian community here. The Indian supermarket, you can see it right here. It's called Patel Brothers Supermarket. It's a brand new one. So we're gonna check out the store and I don't know, maybe I'll buy some groceries as well. We're back at home. It's 7 o'clock at night, and these are the things I bought at the Indian supermarket. So I'm going to just give you a quick go through. This is super bread. I don't know. It's just regular white bread. No big deal. We did have some staple stuff. We needed to buy like milk, and then I bought some tangerine and garlic, and that's about it. But I did buy some Indian goodies. So we got some tea India. This is cardamom chai, which I'm going to have right now. Can't wait to try that. And then Scott picked some stuff from the frozen section, the stuff that you can put in the microwave. There's some aloo matar, peas and potatoes in mild curry sauce. There's this palak paneer, which is cottage cheese and spinach sauce, kind of stuff that I like. This is the same one than before. I'll say about 2 of each. Okay, so we got that. And then I picked these. These are steamed spice cabbage dumplings garnished with mild peppers and sesame seeds. So that's one. This one right here, mechi gota. This is crispy chickpea dumplings infused with fenugreek leaves and spices. Then there's this that looks really intriguing, but I have no idea what it is. It's called patra leaf roulade rolls. I don't know what's in it. So if you guys know about it, you let me know down below, because I don't know what that is. But it looks very intriguing. This handvo lentil cake, I'm not sure if it's a dessert or not, but it comes with a chutney, so there's that. And then you saw me pick these. These are rice cakes filled with chutney center, so that looks really, really good. But some soap. This is sandal soap. I used that when I was in college a lot, taking baths. Let me see if I can open it with my one hand. Here we go. That's what it looks like. Smells very, very good. Like sandalwood. Kids pick some candy. We got poppy fruit chews and some mango bite. Scott picked up those peanut chicky. So it's kind of like a brittle bar with peanuts. And then we got these, which actually are not all that great. I'm very disappointed. These are basically biscottis, pistachio biscottis, but they don't really crumble. I don't know. They're okay. I'm still gonna eat them, but they're not, great. Then, if you know about Indian restaurants, when you're done with the food, they have those things here that you can pick up at the door. It's basically fennel seeds with little candies, and then some of them are covered with a mint coating. So you kind of take a spoonful of that and you just chew on it, and it's helping with, like breath. It makes your breath smells very good. It helps digesting because you do a lot of chewing on it. Really, really like those. So I'm going to mix them together and put them in a Ziploc bag. One is called Super Royal Mix Mouth Freshener, and the other one is Green Fennel Mint Mouth Freshener. And then there's those 2 things here that I showed you in the store that are very intriguing. This one is a balm that you apply to your temple and your forehead when you have a headache. And then this one is kind of like the Tiger Balm. It's a pain reliever. So I'll probably review that at a later time. This smells like Vicks Vapor Rub, really. Or the original Tiger Balm. So, yep. That's what I got at the Indian supermarket. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you're new. Let me know down below if you want me to do more, kind of like trips like this. I know you guys like the day in the life videos, where we see stuff around in our area. But if you want me to add more supermarkets and a little bit of cultural diversity stuff, let me know down below, and I guess I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye!